Hello again and a very warm welcome. I hope the day finds you well. Thanks so much for taking the time to join me. Today we're making mini pumpkin and feta pies. These tasty pies are ideal for every day or for a special occasion. They can be made into larger pies or, as I've done here, into smaller pies for the Halloween celebrations. Here are your list of ingredients. First we need to peel and chop the pumpkin. You can use butternut squash if you prefer. Place the chopped squash into a roasting tray with the garlic and drizzle with oil and season well. Then put into your preheated oven and roast for around 30 minutes. Now we can get on and cook the onions. Either put them into a separate tray and roast in the oven, or gently fry them until golden brown. Once they're cooked, put them aside and leave them to cool. Once your squash and garlic is cooked, remove from the oven and place in a bowl and leave to cool. While the veggies are cooling, we'll get on and make the pastry. Tip the flour, turmeric and a pinch of salt into a food processor. Add your butter and whiz until it looks like fine breadcrumbs. Add the egg yolks and 2 teaspoons of cold water and mix again until it starts to clump together. If you find it's too dry, add more water, 1 teaspoon at a time. Once it's ready, tip onto a floured surface and bring it together with your hands. Form it into a ball and then flatten it out and cover with cling film and put in the fridge for at least half an hour. If you prefer not to make your own pastry, the ready-made will do fine. While the pastry is resting in the fridge, mash your garlic and pumpkin together. Then stir in your cooled onion. If you're using chili flakes, add them to the mixture. But if you're serving for children and you prefer not to use them, just leave them out. Once it's well mixed, crumble in your feta. Give another good mix and then set aside while we prepare the pie tins. I've used some small pie dishes here, but you could use a muffin tray or a larger pie dish, whichever you prefer, but grease them well before you line with your pastry. Remove the pastry from the fridge and roll it out until it's about 3 ml thick. Using your pastry cutters, cut out 2 different size rounds, one for the bottom of the pie and one for the top. Once you've cut out all your rounds, start lining your tins, either your pie tins or your muffin tray, whichever you're using. Once you've lined all your tins, fill the base with your prepared pumpkin and feta mixture. You can also cut some faces into the pie lids as I've done here. As you can see, I'm not very artistic, but don't be too precious about it. Have a little fun and let the children get involved. Once your pie bases are filled, pop on the lids and press down firmly. Brush with a beaten egg and then bake for around 40 minutes until golden brown. Once ready, leave them to cool in their tins for about 10 minutes and then put them on a wire rack. Don't they make lovely little pies? Have fun with them and do let me know how you get on. Thanks for taking the time to join me today. If you can, please hit that thumbs up and do consider subscribing. Hope to see you again very soon.